What's going on, everybody? We have some important stuff to talk about today. You got to pay very close attention to this. This is getting a little bit crazy. But, anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. But let's just hop straight into it because there's something a lot of people inside of Baby Doge just are not paying attention to. So, we're going to talk about that because it's a really important, and a lot of people aren't realizing why it's important, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Then we're going to go over some other stuff here with Baby Doge. So just to kind of start this off on a little light of a note. So let's just talk about this recap here that we have with Baby Doge first. So the recap of the week with Baby Doge, we have the feature on crypto insights as most traded BNB chain projects, vintage rescue pet impact video, Bing X contest, lost our home impact video, 1 week to launch our Baby Doge AI tool, which comes out inside of a week now. The Providence Animal Rescue League impact video, and we're approaching 2 million followers on Twitter. We have 1,999,545. So we really only need about 400 and whatever people, like 435 or something like that, something. But yeah, we don't need that many more people now to join. So we're doing very good here inside of Baby Doge, right? We're doing very good. And then on top of that, inside of the next 4 days, we're going to be having our new AI image generator. This is going to help generate memes. This is going to help generate NFTs. And those memes are going to be retweeted. Those memes are going to be spread across other communities. Those memes are going to help us grow. So that's going to be very, very, very good for us to have that. Now, this isn't the big news that we wanted to talk about today, right? I just wanted to kind of start this off on a very light note, right? Because this is about to get really serious, people. Like, a lot of people just are not realizing this, and it's really important. So let's just kind of go over that, and then after that, we'll talk about technical analysis and all that other stuff. But let's go over this because people aren't realizing how important this truly is. Now, in light of the recent CoinEx exploit that impacted Baby Doge, we wish to reconfirm again that the community still wishes to proceed with the latest proposal that was created prior to the exploit. So this is for the 5 quadrillion burn. And look at what people are saying. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn, 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 burn. You're seeing everyone talking about burn. Look, everybody's saying burn, right? Everybody wants the burn, blah 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 blah. Everybody wants to see it burned. Okay, that's not necessarily what Baby Doge needs right now. So let's just go ahead and read this proposal, right? Because there's some telling things inside of this proposal, which people are kind of glossing over. They're looking at it. They're like, oh, 5 quadrillion burn. But what they're not looking at is proposal for reduced liquidity. Liquidity is very, very important inside of crypto, right? Liquidity actually controls price action. So let's just go over this now. In light of the recent CoinEx exploit and impacting Baby Doge, we wish to reconfirm that the community fully understands and still wishes to proceed with the latest proposal found here. But the community does not fully understand it. They just see burn and they're like, okay, let's burn it. So that's a very, very big problem. And now it says, we think it is very important to note that reduction of liquidity could potentially lead to more volatility within the project, which is correct. If you reduce liquidity, if you sell out of the liquidity, this is 5 quadrillion. That's like $5 million right there, right? That's about $5 million for that. Our liquidity right now, if you actually go ahead and take a look at our liquidity, it's at $5.8 million, and the 5 quadrillion is about $5 million. It's almost all of our liquidity. Now, it's not all coming out of liquidity. Some of it is going to come out of Unicrypt token lock because we have tokens locked away. The tokens that are locked that are supposed to stabilize the price, right? Oh yeah, we're going to go ahead and sell those tokens and destabilize the price because burn more, right? Burn more, throw away the money, burn more, because that's what people want. Now, this is going to cause the price to go down, which people don't care because people don't really understand that it causes the price to go down, which doesn't really matter. It puts it, this is pretty much what's going to happen. They're going to do this, right? Because everybody's saying to do it. So they're going to do it because they listen to the community, right? So they're going to do this. And what's going to happen is not too long after that, the price is going to drop. We're going to see exactly what I was talking about happen. I was talking about us going down to 9Z7. So it's going to go down to 9Z7. And then the very same people that said burn, the very same people that said, yeah, 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 burn, take from liquidity and burn it. Yeah, yeah. They're going to look at it and they're like, oh, baby Doge get down to 9Z7. What? You guys said this was good. This is a scam coin. Blah, blah, blah. This is a poo coin. This is a scam coin. The same people that said burn are they going to be the same people that are going to be complaining when it goes down, and they're going to be the same people that sell at a loss when it goes down, and they're going to be the same people calling me a scammer because I talk about baby Doge. They're going to call baby Doge a scam. They're going to be the same exact people. The same people that are voting for the burn here are going to be the same people that see it going down to 9Z7, see that their money's down more than 50%. They're going to end up wanting to sell out for a loss. 10% for buy, 10% for sales. They're going to sell out for a loss. They lost 20% off the front end already, and they're going to sell out for a loss. They're going to call me a scammer. They're going to call everybody else a scammer. They're going to call Baby Doge a scam. This is the constant cycle in Baby Doge. I've been in Baby Doge for about 2 years now. This is the same thing that happens every single time, and it's so annoying at this point, to the point where I almost don't even want to talk about Baby Doge because how like uneducated some of the people here inside of Baby Doge are. Like, how am I a scammer for talking about a project and saying the project needs to not do this, but this is what the community wants? And then the community makes that same thing go through. And then once the price goes down, all of a sudden I'm the scammer for trying to warn people about what's about to happen. I'm literally telling you the price is about to go to 9Z7. If you don't want it to go to 9Z7, it's going to go there anyway because everybody has voted for this burn that's going to take money out of the liquidity. So pretty much what I'm saying is it's going down to 9Z7. You have the opportunity to sell now, but you're not going to do that because you want the burn. You want the burn happen, so you will not do that. You will let it. You will let them burn the liquidity, and you will watch it go down to 9Z7. When it goes down to 9Z7, you are then going to be angry at me because I'm the biggest influencer in Baby Doge. Even though I told you it's going down to 9Z7 because of this burn, because of the burn that you wanted. You wanted this burn, and now it's going down to 9Z7 because of you. And when it happens because of you, the money you lost is going to be because of you. So when you lose that money, you're going to then come at me and call me a scammer because of your stupid decisions, even though I warned you and you could have actually sold right now as I'm warning you. And right before, as I was warning you, I was warning you that we would go down to 9Z7 at 8Z16. Yeah, I'm a scammer. I was warning you that we would go down to 9Z9, 9Z7 at 8Z2. Yeah, I'm a scammer. I've been warning people we're going to continue to go down inside of this bear market, and Baby Doge will reach 9Z7. It will reach 9Z9. Now, the exact thing that I said is now happening because of the community, not because of me. And this is really, really aggravating because, people are just, at this point, I don't even care what they think. Like, y'all, you're stupid if you really want to blame me and call me a scammer for decisions that the community made. That the community is making these decisions. I don't make these decisions. We're going to go down to 9Z9. We're going to go down to 9Z7 even faster now. We were going there anyway, but now it's going to go down there even faster because of this decision, because they're going to now take money from the liquidity and burn it, because now they're taking money that's locked inside of Unicrypt and they're burning it. Yeah, those coins that were not in circulation, they're going to now take those coins, they're going to burn those coins, and now like, if you look at the liquidity here, the liquidity is going to go down. We're going to have a decreased amount of liquidity. So, take it how you want it, but this is all the community is doing. Like, I just get mad that people are just calling me scammer. They say Baby Doge is a scam. If Baby Doge is a scam, how does that make me a scammer? If I own Baby Doge, then I am a scammer. If I promote Baby Doge for money, then I am a scammer. But I promote the project not because I'm getting paid or anything like this. I talk about the project, not promote it, actually. I talk about it because I actually genuinely like the project. But I tell you, whenever there's something bad that's going on in a project, like right now, taking from the liquidity, that's kind of a bad thing. And that's why they put it in all caps, because they understand themselves this is not good. They understand that this is not good for a project to just burn the liquidity like that. We need liquidity to grow. And they understand this, but they know the community doesn't understand this. So what they do is put it in all caps. They're like, look, don't be stupid. And then what do people do? Burn. That's exactly what's going on. So I just wanted to go ahead and let people know about that. And I know a lot of people inside of Baby Doge aren't really trying to push for this burn. A lot of you watching this are probably like, yeah, we don't really need to burn if it's coming from liquidity. But the people that are proceeding with this are generally not the people that actually research Baby Doge. If you're watching this video, you're probably one of the people that actually research on Baby Doge because you're watching the video, it's doing research. And a lot of people, aren't researching this type of stuff. Like, if you think about it, Baby Doge has 1.9 million people inside of it. If you look at the actual holders, it's 1.7 million, 1.771 million, but the actual followers on or subscribers on my account is only 16.5K. And not all of those are from Baby Doge, because some of those came from when I was doing music and stuff, and also came from when I was doing like Dogecoin videos. So not many people are actually researching Baby Doge. And that's kind of scary, because they're the same ones that are controlling the burns. They're the same ones that control what goes on inside of Baby Doge. So it is what it is at this point. A lot of people are just they're gonna be upset once they see how much it goes down by. They're gonna be upset when they see this, because Baby Doge is gonna go down. The price is gonna go down very soon. Now, the most people that actually donated it, if you look at it, there's only 19 votes here. So not many people are even voting against this either. Like, most people that are voting are, big votes here, like a lot of money here. So I don't think that we can actually see. Actually, yeah, we can see what they said. So all of these are saying proceed, proceed, proceed. They're all votes that are saying proceed. And yeah, so proceed with caution, and postpone is the other one. Not many people said postpone. Most of them actually just said proceed. So yeah, this is pretty much what's gonna happen. We only actually got, it looks like one person actually said postpone. So yeah, one person here says postpone. And if you're wondering why I didn't do it, is because I understand that we're going down to 9Z7. So I pretty much sold almost all my Baby Doge, because I understand what's about to happen. Like, I've been sold it, because I see that the community keeps pushing for these burns. And the problem here is that they're taking it from liquidity. And I understand, like, it's going to be bad, because, I'm not about to sell my money at a loss. I'm going to sell it all the way at the top, and then I'm going to wait for it to bottom out, and then I'm going to buy back in, because I'm not about to let people that don't know anything about how the price action works in crypto dictate where my money goes. I'm not letting that happen. So I've been sold most of this. So I'm like, I'm not even going to vote here, because I don't really have much to vote with. So this one person said postpone, while the others said proceed. And the thing is, we only have 21 votes here. I think it said 16 before. But yeah, we only have 21 votes here. 21. And they did just now put this proposal out. So it's not like this proposal has been out for a while. They literally just now put the proposal out there. So it's not like it's been out for a very long time. So we'll see what happens with this. But you definitely want to pay attention to this, because this is what's going to dictate the direction of your money. And if you don't want your money to go down, I mean, enough people are watching to this video to where you could probably, combat this, right? You could probably get this to postpone that burn, right? You could probably do it, because if you look at it, we just had a hack for $3 million on CoinEx. That $3 million is being dumped out of Baby Doge, which means we're losing $3 million on one end. Now there's also FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, where people are also selling Baby Doge. Now we're also having less volume, $692,000 worth of volume in Baby Doge. So not only is all of that happening, we're now going to be taking $5 million out of our liquidity. Like, what? Like, not all of it's coming out of liquidity. Is also, we're taking a little bit out of liquidity, and then also out of Unicrypt token lock, which we shouldn't be taking locked coins out there anyway. That's kind of what stabilizes our price. So this is a bad thing all in all. And if any of you have like 10 trillion, I don't know if any of you even have a trillion, or I know some of you do have trillions, but unless multiple people that have trillions actually vote, that's the only way it can be beat. You have to have more than 16 trillion, with all of you combined. Like, all of you combined, if you're watching this video, if you have over 16 trillion Baby Doge combined, then you can actually beat this proposal and have them postpone it. It sucks because they're just going to postpone it, but they're still going to do the burn anyway. So I wouldn't even recommend you to even vote, because they're still going to burn it. The only thing is, do you want the price to drop now while we're already low and to go lower? Or do you want it to drop later on and then go lower later on, but not as low? So I would just say let it happen now. Just let it happen now. It's gonna drop down to 9Z7. I'm probably gonna end up buying like $1,000 worth of baby Doge when it drops to 9Z7. I really want to do $10,000 worth of baby Doge. And if my money does exactly what I want it to do here, where I have it in other things like Impulse and PDI, Atropa, I talked about those. It's going to $1 soon. Watch out for PDI. But if that happens, then I'll be putting in 10K at 9Z7. But most likely I'll only be doing 1,000 at 9Z7 if that doesn't happen by then, which probably wouldn't, because this is probably going to go down to 9Z7 pretty quickly. So, yeah, this is a good buying opportunity. I'm just saying, like, I'm speaking like very aggravated about the people calling me a scammer. That's what I'm aggravated about. Like, don't call me a scammer for the community's stupid decisions, right? The community is doing this. And honestly, I don't think it's stupid. I think it's actually good that they're doing this. Like, I think it's good because it's a huge discount. But I think it's stupid to get angry when you lose money and then call me a scammer because of what the community is doing. So when you lose money, remember all the videos that I've been making on the way down with Baby Doge. I tell the truth here with Baby Doge. I tell you when it's going down, and it's going down. I'm not one of the YouTubers that's just like chilling, like, oh, no, it's going to the moon right now. It's not going to go down. It's not going down. It's going to the moon right now. Now, Baby Doge is not going to the moon right now. It's going down to 10 or 9Z7. And then once it does that, it's still not going to go to the moon because we're not in a bull market. And then when the bull market happens, 6Z1 is going to be much more possible if we get rid of the 10% tax. If we don't get rid of the 10% tax, it's going to take much longer to get to 6Z1. So it's going to be much harder to get to 6Z1 if we don't get rid of the tax. We can still do it, but it's going to take a lot of new holders. We already have 1.7 million holders. That's almost all of the holders that we can possibly get. We can still get more people to join Baby Doge. But the only way the big whales are going to buy more and more and more is without 10% tax. They have to get rid of the 10% tax. Maybe do like a 3%, 1.5%. That's another discussion for another video. But there's a lot of things we have to do to get to 6C1. But at the peak of the bull market, next bull market, it's possible. We just need to get this tax reduced so that we can get more money flowing into Baby Doge. Because right now, we're getting taxed 10%, and then that money that goes to the liquidity from the tax is now being burned because of the community. We're not even benefiting from it at this point. Like, why are we getting taxed? Like, we're not even benefiting from it. Like, the 10% is going to the burns because people won't let it build in the liquidity. You need liquidity to build for the project to be successful. You need liquidity to build in order for the price to continue to rise. Like, burning doesn't do anything for the price. I just don't understand people. Like, the money's already locked away. Like, it's locked away in Unicrypt. So we're good. It's inside of the liquidity. We're good. But people are just like, nah, how about we just go ahead and burn it? Let's just go ahead and burn it. Like, it's funny talking like that. But look, that's what they're doing here. They're going ahead and burning it. But why are you burning something that's already locked away? When it's locked away, it helps stabilize our price. When you burn it and you take it out of the liquidity, well, now the price is going to go down once you do that. It's not going up when you burn it. Like, I don't know. It's ridiculous at this point. But let's keep reading. Let's keep reading this because I kind of went off on a whole rant there. But it was a much needed rant. It was a much needed rant. I know a lot of you understand this, and it's funny because we have a small percentage of the Baby Doge community that really knows what's going on in crypto. Like, and I don't want to be offensive to people, but some of the people that are here inside of Baby Doge, like, let's be completely honest, some of them know absolutely nothing about crypto. Like, absolutely nothing about crypto. All right. So it's crazy. Like, it's just how it is. But hopefully people listen to this. If you're watching this video, you're probably one of the people that actually do know about crypto, since you're actually taking the time to do some research here. But a lot of them, they just see burn and they're like, let's burn it. Let's burn it. But no, that's not what you should be doing. But anyways, let's go over this. Like I said, none of this is financial advice. This is just me going on a little rant here. Let's just keep reading this though. So they said, we think it is very important to note that reduction of liquidity could potentially lead to more volatility within the project. Pretty much they're saying what we need you all to know is your decisions is going to be what causes Baby Doge to go down, not us. And we're telling you it will go down once you guys do this. And additionally, it is important to note that this event will not make the price of the coin increase. So they're telling you right now, it will not make the price increase. People are like, burn more so then we can increase the price. Burn more so we can rise in price. That's not how crypto works. It's not how it works. You don't just burn and the price goes up. It's supply, it's demand, right? We have a large amount of supply, which means we need a large amount of demand. Just because we burn doesn't necessarily mean that we're just getting rid of the supply. We're just making the supply inaccessible to the general public. But the supply is still there. It still exists, which means we still need to increase demand. Supply does not matter at this point. We have 420 quadrillion total supply, and it will always be 420 quadrillion total supply. At this point, the only thing that matters is demand. We cannot actually reduce the total supply. We can reduce what's circulating, but we can't reduce what's already there. And that's what people have to understand. Demand matters 100% of the time when you're dealing with crypto. You can have 1 quadrillion, billion, million, gazillion supply. But if you have a million people buying that supply, then the supply does not matter because the demand is now outweighing the supply. The demand, because now $1 is going to get you a quadrillion coins because it's at a gazillion. So what you also have to understand is a billion baby Doge coins is very, very cheap. So when you see this high supply, it doesn't matter because the coin is at such a low price that you can buy up anything. Like you can buy up a lot of baby Doge. Like a trillion baby Doge is only $1,000, right? But there's only 420 quadrillion in circulating supply. Let's actually like think about that though. Let's think about that. Like that's a huge point right there. A trillion baby Doge, it's only $1,000. 10 trillion baby Doge is only $10,000. 100 trillion is only 100,000. 1 quadrillion baby Doge is only $1 million. If you look at what's happening inside of Dogecoin, think about this. I really want people to think about this. Like when you really start thinking about this, you start to see like, wait, supply does not matter at all. Like baby Dogecoin whales have $10 million in Dogecoin, 11 million, 12 million, 13 million. Imagine if one of these Dogecoin whales came with $10 million. That's 10 quadrillion supply knocked out of the supply. That 10 quadrillion is not leaving because that Dogecoin whale is holding. Now imagine if another one. Imagine if 10 Dogecoin whales with $10 million come into Doge or come into Baby Doge, and they all buy at the same time. Well, nah, it won't happen like that because if one buys at 10 million, now the price is shooting up because now 10 quadrillion, boom, done out of the supply. Now it's in their wallet. Then another Dogecoin whale comes in, $10 million after the prices already went up. Now they're not going to get 10 quadrillion coins. They might get 5 quadrillion coins because now the money's in liquidity and now the price is going up since it's in liquidity, which people need to understand, right? Now they buy with 10 quadrillion, but now, or 10 trillion or $10 million. They're only getting 5 quadrillion this time. Boom, price shoots up again. Now, the next person that comes in with 10 million, they're only getting about 2.5. Now they're only getting about 2.5 trillion. You know, these are just rough numbers. Obviously, I'm not doing the actual math here. But looking at the rough numbers, if 10 Dogecoin whales with $10 million came in, like they could easily get a lot of the supply inside of their wallets. Like that's why demand matters. Supply really does not matter. It's all about the demand. If we got 10 Dogecoin whales coming in here, that would be very good. But the reason it's not happening is because we have a 10% tax and they're not about to lose 10% of their money. And they're not going to buy on a centralized exchange and hold on a centralized exchange because they're not stupid. They see what happens. The CoinEx just lost $3 million worth of baby Doge. Why would they buy and hold on a centralized exchange? They might buy on a centralized exchange, but they're not going to hold it there. They're not going to hold it there. And if they want to get it on a DeFi exchange, they're going to have to pay that 10% tax to buy and that 10% tax to sell. So they're going to lose 20%. Why would the whale want to lose 20% of their money? That is why Baby Doge is not in a position that a lot of people want it to be. Also, it's because of the burns that the community keeps doing instead of pushing for getting the tax removed. If we had zero taxes, so many whales would get in on Baby Doge. It's ridiculous how many whales would, because that would be like a money grab. It's like free printed up money. Like we have the promotion, We have the promotion, we have the holders, we have the following, we have the foundation. But right now, it's like the ethics are wrong. Like, why are we burning our liquidity? Why are we burning our locked away tokens in Unicrypt? Why do we have a 10% tax? Like, it's all of these different things that is preventing Baby Doge to be successful. Now, after this, Baby Doge, they always make these posts, right? They always make these posts saying stuff like this. They'll say, Baby Doge wasn't made to make millionaires. Baby Doge is just a fun meme coin. And then they make posts also saying, don't take it too seriously. This is just for memes. This is a fun community. And they say, don't take things too seriously. This is a meme coin. It's a fun community. It's how we started. We started to help dogs. It's a fun meme coin. That's cool and all. And that's exactly why I don't care whether or not Baby Doge succeeds or it fails. Because whatever, it started as a meme coin. It started as a fun community. So it really doesn't matter if it succeeds or fails. People are taking it very seriously though, because people are putting their life savings inside of this, right? And then when it doesn't do what they want, they come around, they come to my channel and say, oh, you're a scammer, I only bought because of you. Watch, listen to this. Do not buy Baby Doge. Do not buy Baby Doge. Get rid of it. Don't buy it, because if you're going to buy it and then when you lose money you're going to come back and call me a scammer, I don't want you buying Baby Doge. Please do not buy it. Nobody buy Baby Doge, right? All right, let's just have that there. Do not buy it. All right. And if you're buying it because you think, oh, Marsellis said it's going to go to the moon, so I bought it, and now it's down, and now I'm mad, like, then don't buy it. Like, use your brain. Like, I don't buy into things and then get mad once it goes down. Like, if I watch other YouTubers as well, and if they have a gym, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy this. But if it goes down, I'm not gonna complain. Like, I found out about Shikoku, for instance, through another YouTuber, right? And Shikoku, I put like $350 in it. That $350 went down to $30. I didn't go to other YouTubers and say, you're a scammer. Like, no, how did he scam me? He didn't tell me, hey, buy this right now. He didn't tell me to buy it. And like, I'm not telling anyone else to buy it. He didn't force me to buy it. He didn't even put a gun in my head and say, you must buy this or I'm going to put you 6 feet under. He did not say that, which means he did not scam me. He did not send me a link and say, you must buy this now, which means he did not scam me. I've decided to buy $350 worth of Shikoku, and that then went down to $30. It's not his fault that it went down to $30, and it's not his fault that I bought. It's completely my responsibility. See, people want to have all control over something with zero responsibility, and that's absolutely insane. Like, how can you have full control of your life and full control of what you do with your life, but then you hold 0% of the responsibility? Like, that's a child. Like, literally, it's a child. Children, they have control over what they do, but they're not really held responsible for what they do because they're only children. And that's kind of how people inside of Baby Doge are acting, which you guys need to grow up, like, seriously. And obviously, I'm not saying everybody in Baby Doge, but like the ones calling me a scammer and stuff like that. And the same goes for all the other crypto communities where people are like, oh, this YouTuber, he's a scammer, he's talking about this project. No one's telling you to buy anything. I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Only put more than what you're willing to lose inside of there. Like, put what you're willing to lose. If you're willing to lose $1,000, put it in Baby Doge, because chances are you could lose it all. And you could also make a lot, but you could also lose it all. So don't buy Baby Doge. And that's exactly what I'm saying. But let's keep moving on with this. This is just kind of, every now and then I have to make videos like this because, as time goes on, I get more and more people starting to call me a scammer for talking about Baby Doge. So then I have to make videos about this. And I will continue to, because it's needed. Like, I'm not just going to let people destroy my brand here because they're ignorant and they're stupid and they don't know anything about crypto. Those are the same type of people that really will never get anywhere in life because they don't take control of their life. They don't take responsibility of their life. Like, why would you invest in something because someone said they like it? Like, why would you invest into something because someone else said it's going to the moon? Like, do your own research on it. I'm just the messenger. I'm just bringing the message here. Like, look, this is a project that I like, and I like it because of this, and this, and I think it could do this. But always do your own research because I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And that's exactly how crypto is. Like, you got to do your own research. But anyways, over here it says, additionally, it is important to note that this event will not make the price of the coin increase, and it is not within our control to influence the price of the coin. Let me say that again. it is not within our control to influence the price of the coin. There's a reason they put that inside of all caps. It's because they know the people are not going to read it. They know the people are not going to pay attention to it. So they're like, you know what? They just honestly, I'm just gonna be honest here. Baby Doge, they put stuff in there like this just so they don't get sued because they know people aren't gonna read it. They know people aren't gonna pay attention to it. So like, look, we don't want to get sued because there's some idiots who don't who there are not responsible with their money. They don't do research. They probably have like a 50 IQ or like a 75 IQ. They don't know anything about crypto. So let's just go ahead and put this here as a disclaimer because they're probably not going to read it. So this is for legal purposes, right? Now they say Baby Doge is a community project or a community meme project. What did I say before? This is what they do. They say it's a community meme project. Please note, memes are not to be taken too seriously. Look, I'm telling you, they do this type of stuff to protect themselves legally because it's like y'all might think I'm being mean to like the average Baby Doge person out there, and I know y'all are probably not the average ones out there, but to the average Baby Doge buyers, like I don't even want to say investors, like the average Baby Doge buyers, they know they're taking things too seriously here. Like they're doing too much. Like y'all can't expect for a project that is a community project to completely be the best crypto out there. Like especially when it has a community full of people that don't know what's best for the community and that make proposals like this. So you gotta be careful here, right? That's why I say never invest more than what you're willing to lose. There's a reason why I make other videos. Baby Doge, I believe it's a good project, and I'm still gonna buy more. And at 9Z7, I probably will be getting $1,000 worth because I know this project has some potential here. It has some huge potential, and if it gets to 6Z1, like that's a lot of lives changed, and it's a lot of money made, right? But you can't dispute the fact that you have to be diversified here. You have to be diversified here because this statement alone tells you that even they know that the people invested in the project right now are the type of people that are going to pull the project down. They know this. And that's why they're trying to tell you, like, look, you guys are pulling the project down. Like, you're holding it back when you keep selling or keep burning the liquidity. You're holding it back when you keep burning the locked tokens. Like, why? The tokens aren't circulating. Why are you burning them? Like, I understand burning from the circulating supply, but that's when you burn from circulating supply, you're burning directly from holders' wallets. So if you guys want to burn what you're holding. That's what's going to help it out, right? Because we still have our liquidity and we still have our locked tokens in Unicrypt. But y'all want to burn from liquidity and the locked tokens because you're selfish. Like you want to see the price go up. And again, holding all of the ownership with zero responsibility. Again, like this is absolutely insane. Like you want to see burns, burn it yourself. Like that's exactly like this 16 trillion right here voted for. It should all be burned, right? Because this is what you guys are asking for. It's what you guys want. So burn it. But anyways, let's keep moving on here. It says Baby Doge is a community project, community meme project. Please note memes are not to be taken too seriously. Our first proposal had an overwhelming of 99% plus and want to reconfirm with community after the CoinEx exploit. Do you really want to bring our project down? I just want to confirm it. That's what they're saying. They're saying we just want to confirm. Do you really want us to drop the price even further after all of these delusional decisions? And it does say decision, not delusional. But yeah, it says our first proposal had it's just funny because if you read the wording here, they're literally trying to tell you here, this is about to drop the price. You guys aren't doing anything here. It will not hold the price up. These burns do not matter. They're literally saying it here. These burns do not matter. Don't take this seriously. It doesn't matter. It is not in our control to influence the price of the coin. These burns are doing nothing. But what it will do is drop the price. It will drop the price right now. It's important to note that this will make the price go down. That's pretty much what they're saying here. And we still get the burns. Now, it says additionally due to after the exploit having less liquidity, we believe that it may be beneficial to burn slightly less than 5 quadrillion from the liquidity pool with some to come from the Unicrypt token locker. They're trying to be as polite as possible about this, but that's also why you need some YouTubers talking about this because I really don't care. I will be as rude and abrupt about it as possible, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. just to kind of make people understand, like, look, like they're trying to tell you this is not a good decision, but they have to do it now. And that's why they're saying postpone. So even though they're making this disclaimer here, that's what this is a disclaimer before the price drops even more. It's a disclaimer, but even though they're making this disclaimer, they still got to go ahead and burn because now they're being held to a certain standard by the community. I mean, it's already passed. So they're just saying, do you guys want us to postpone the drop of Baby Doge's price, or do you just want it to drop now? That's pretty much what this is. So most people are saying, no, no, just drop the price now, which is good. It's good. I'm not gonna lie, actually. Like it's best that we just proceed with the burn. Why would you postpone it into the bull market? As we go into the bull market, we need to be as low as possible. So keep doing what you're doing, Baby Doge Army. Keep burning, keep pushing for the burns, keep burning from the liquidity, keep doing all that, because eventually what you guys want to happen is it's actually going to happen. Like this could actually be what happened or help Baby Doge rise. But the problem is people are holding till the moon and they just keep watching the price go up and down, and that's causing them to sell because they're losing faith. So as those same people lose faith, you got people like me here who are really big on Baby Doge, but who don't own the Baby Doge. Like I'm letting you guys tear the price down, like tear the price down to the floor, and then once it's down there at 9Z7, I'm coming back in with $1,000. I've made profit off of Baby Doge. I won't sit here and lie to you. I've made profit off Baby Doge, and I talk about this all the time. But people are gonna hear that and they're gonna, oh, look, see, he's admitting he's a scammer, blah 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 blah. No, I tell you guys when I buy, I tell you guys when I sell, and I've told you guys I own barely any Baby Doge right now, and I've done that a lot. And look, at the peak of Baby Doge, I've sold some Baby Doge, right? As Baby Doge dropped down to 8Z4, I've sold a bit more Baby Doge. As it dropped down to 8Z2, I've sold more Baby Doge. And as it's been going down, I've been slowly decreasing the position so then I can actually have my profits. And now that I have those profits, I will now wait till 9Z7 because I know the community will bring the project down even further. So that's what we're doing here. And meanwhile, on Pulse Chain, you have people that actually build projects and you see nothing but green. And that's why I've been talking about Pulse Chain a lot recently. You guys want to do some research on Pulse Chain. You guys want to do some real research on Pulse Chain. Like Pulse Chain is absolutely insane. There's people here who have turned within the last month $40 into 40. No, it was $20 into $40,000. I know people personally who have turned $100 into 1,000. And my brother has turned like $1,000 into, I don't even want to say how much he has made off of that because it's his business. But like, let's just say there's people inside of Pulse Chain who have literally taken $100 and turned it to $100,000. I mean, there's an endless amounts, and it's because when you actually have people that are really, really like big on crypto, they really know what they're talking about with crypto. They really know what's going on here. Look at these gains. Just now, $81,000 to $104,000. Potential gains here. The gains were $22,000. This person made $594. This person made $312. This person made $22,000. This person made $22,000. This person made $2,000. How much did they make? This person here, whale, $2,000, $900, $22,000, $11,000. This is Dex Screener, by the way. $287. It's all on the blockchain, so you can see all the proof. $286, $4,000. A few people lost because they sold at the wrong time. And then you see $22,000, $10,000. Yeah, $22,000, $11,000. So if you guys want to know what I'm doing personally, I'm actually inside of Pulse Chain right now. I'm actually inside of this one pair that I'm talking about, PDI to Atropa. And I've already turned the 400 that I put into it into, I want to say it's like around $800 to $1,000 right now. 900,000. It's somewhere around there. It's somewhere around there. But I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of projects where the community does not run how the project runs, or the community doesn't control how the project runs. I love Baby Doge. I'll continue to buy Baby Doge and do all that good stuff, right? But the community runs how Baby Doge runs, right? The community controls how Baby Doge runs. But when you come over here, the community doesn't necessarily control how it runs. Developers control how Pulse Chain runs. Developers develop Pulse Chain, And the decisions that happen on Pulse Chain are all done by developers that know about crypto. They are not burning liquidity. I just want you guys to see what's going on here. Like, I want to show you the liquidity here. I know this video is getting long, so I'll end it soon. But this pair that I'm in has $18.9 million in liquidity. Yet the market cap is $55.8 million. Most of the money is in liquidity. They're not burning their liquidity. They're holding their liquidity, which is why the price continues to go up. Like, this is absolutely insane. Like, Pulse X, 1.5 billion in market cap, 22.2 million liquidity. Like, you see, the liquidity is high inside of Pulse Chain. Like, you have things that have half of the liquidity of their market cap, like $3.6 million in liquidity here, and only 6.6 million in market. Like, come on, like 1.5 million liquidity, 1.7 million inside of market cap. Like, you don't see this stuff like this in Baby Doge because we can't. We physically cannot see this because you guys keep burning the liquidity. Like, it's aggravating at this point. We could be so high in the price of Baby Doge. Like, stop burning the liquidity. Stop getting rid of it. If our liquidity was still high, if we never burned any dollar out of our liquidity, right? And all the money that was made through the taxes that we have was taken from marketing, and then people just kept flowing in, we would be very good in Baby Doge. We would be way higher than we are now. We would probably still be around like 8Z3, 8Z4, right? The price would have still went down because we're in a bear market, but still 8Z3, 8Z4 versus 9Z7. Like, come on. It's a no-brainer at that point. But yeah, look into Pulse Chain. I'll make more videos on Pulse Chain. I'll also do videos on how to bridge onto Pulse X, how to bridge onto Pulse Chain, how to do all that, because it's a complicated process, but it's not too complicated. It's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. I'll make a whole video on it. Actually, I'm about to buy more right now because I just now sent Ethereum to my MetaMask wallet. So yeah, we'll go ahead and buy some more now. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do a whole video on how to do that now soon. But yeah, wait for that video. It won't take too long for me to make it. I'll probably actually make it today. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, this was a very important video to make. Shout out to all of you watching this video because you're the ones that actually like keep Baby Doge afloat. Like, let's be honest, like the people who actually keep Baby Doge afloat are y'all, and I know that it's y'all because I see y'all in the comments talking about how you have 5 trillion Baby Doge, how you have 10 trillion Baby Doge, 1 trillion. So I know you guys are getting money, like having money inside of Baby Doge, which is keeping the price afloat. But it will go down to 97. Now, if you haven't sold yet, it wouldn't make sense to sell if you're on a DeFi exchange. Because if you're on a DeFi exchange, you paid 10% to buy, and then you're going to pay 10% when you sell. Then when you buy back in, you're going to pay another 10%. Then when you sell back out, you're going to pay another 10%. So you're going to lose money if you sell now. But if you're on a centralized exchange, you might be able to benefit off of Baby Doge going down to 97. And just through doing my technical analysis here, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But the next support here, look at how we're barely able to hold our support. Look at how we're barely able to hold that support right here. And you can see the momentum wave band is curving downwards. So the momentum is on the downside. It's going down to 9Z8. It's not just going to immediately go down to 9Z7. It'll probably touch 9Z9 and then go back up to 8Z1 and then probably end up going back down to 9Z8. So do what you want. I'm not telling you to buy or sell. But yeah, if you're on a decentralized exchange, it doesn't really make sense to do it now because you're going to pay more in taxes than what you could save from it going down, just to be completely honest here. But if you're on a centralized exchange, do what you want. There's a possibility you can come out of this on top if you get back in at the right time. So just remember that. But anyways, this is pretty much what I got for you all today for that. I know this was a long video, but it was much needed. And I'll keep making videos like this because I think these videos are very important because I like to make the price prediction videos, but I think some people take those videos too seriously. Because I was looking inside the Telegram chat for Baby Doge, right? And I did see a few people mention that Marsellis mentioned it was going to 6Z1. The problem is that I mentioned it could get to 6Z1 if we do this, and this, which is like if we focus on getting rid of taxes, if we focus on marketing, that could get us to 6Z1. I'm not saying it will get to 6Z1. I'm saying we could if we continue to increase marketing and get rid of our taxes. If we don't get rid of taxes and we only increase marketing, We can still get there. It's just going to be a lot harder. It's just going to be a lot harder. We've already gotten halfway to 61. Let's be honest. We've gotten halfway there. We went all the way up to 8Z63, which is very, very high. And that was at the end of the bull market. Like, we started at the end of the bull market and we still got up there. So just imagine what we could do during this next bull market, especially if we focus on marketing, especially if we stop burning and we take that money and we sit it aside. Imagine if Baby Doge never burned and all the money that they were going to, you know, do with all this other burns and stuff, if all that money was taken and put inside of a marketing wallet and just let it sit there, don't touch it, just let it sit there, let it do its thing. And the second the bull market comes, boom, that would have been about 50 to $100 million. Remember, we were burning $5 million a month for a whole year. It was around $3 to $5 million every single month for a whole year. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Like, they literally could have took almost 100. Oh my, I don't like, just saying that like is absolutely insane. Imagine if you can take 50 million to $100 million, because if they would have sold it at the peak and instead of holding it in Baby Doge, hold it in BUSD, sell it at the peak, it would have easily been 100. No, not even 100 million. Let's be completely honest here. I want to be completely transparent and honest here when we look at this. $215 million. Imagine if we didn't burn a cent of that, right? And let's just say we didn't take it out at the peak, right? Let's just say we were stupid. Not even stupid, because if we hold all the money inside of a marketing wallet, it'll cause the price to not go down because it's still being held there. And yeah, but imagine if they took all this money, $215 million. They're like, all right, we got to make our move. And they took and sold it. Boom, they sell it. The price does go down from there, right? The price would probably go down to like 9Z2, 9Z1, possibly even 10Z9, right? But that's a huge discount. Everybody would buy it up. Boom, everybody's buying it up. Now the price goes up to 9Z5, right? Everybody's still buying it up. Boom. Now we get up to 8Z1. Everybody's buying it up. All right, now people are like, okay. Now we got to take a step back. Now we got to take a step back. And this is with no taxes. Now we got to take a step back because the price is extremely high compared to where it went when it went down to 10Z9, right? So now everyone has their bag. Everybody's good. Everybody's waiting. Everybody's got trillions. Now, bull market comes in. Boom. And this is going to be April 26, 2024. That's when the Bitcoin halving is coming. Boom. April 26, 2024. Bitcoin halving happens. Boom. The day that happens, Baby Doge, $215 million in hand. All right. We're paying to get on FIFA stadiums. We're paying to get on the Super Bowl. We're paying to get on food commercials. We're paying to be on the back of trucks. We're paying to be on Binance Smart Chain Scan. We're paying to be on CoinGecko. We're paying to be on CoinMarketCap. We're paying to be on Crypto.com. We're paying to get on Binance. We're paying to get on KuCoin. We're paying to get everywhere. We're paying because we have $215 million. That's unlimited marketing. You can literally market in every single corner of the world with $215 million during the bull market. Boom. Baby Doge gets up to $90 million or $90 billion in market cap, just like Dogecoin did. Boom. Millionaires all over the place. Like, this is what could have happened with Baby Doge, but it didn't happen. And that's why I'm saying, like, there's Baby Doge is still a good project, and there's no problem with it. It's just that they're a community coin and it's a meme coin that is community based. And they're also focused on helping out dogs, which is also very good as well, which is also why I like the project. But I'd be a fool if I would say that all of my money is going in Baby Doge. I believe it can still get up to the amount of 6Z1, which is why when it goes to 9Z7, if I do have $10,000 to put into it, I will do that because that'll be $1 million. But my plan isn't just to become a millionaire. My plan is to become a multimillionaire. My plan is to become a billionaire. So I have that, right? The 10,000 I'm going to put in at 9Z7. That will go to $1 million. I have this money inside of Pulse Chain, inside of PDI to a Tropa pair. They're trying to peg PDI to $1. I'm not going to be too complicated about this, but they're pegging PDI to $1 because DAI is the stable coin that is already $1. So now they're getting it to $1 on Pulse Chain. And the reason why this isn't so important is because if you actually look at DAI is an actual stable coin, and they've now added DAI to Pulse Chain, which is now called PDI. So PDI is pulse chain die. Pulse chain die is not really worth this much. Well, if you look at Ethereum die on pulse chain, obviously it's at $1. That's Ethereum die. We're not looking at Ethereum die. We're looking at pulse chain die. This is P die. This isn't the one I'm talking about. The one I'm talking about you can't find on CoinGecko because it's its own entity. So when you talk about pulse chain and you're talking about P die, this is the die on the pulse chain. It's not this one here. That one is currently at 0.002. I have essentially 365,000 PDI. Once it gets pegged to $1, that will be $365,000. That's just one thing that I have there. And then I'm going to be buying up a bunch of Pulse Chain. Then I'm going to be buying up a bunch of Pulse X. And then I'm going to be buying up a bunch of different other coins. That's why I'm building this portfolio. That's why when we have these live streams, I always ask you guys, what are different coins that you like? And then I do my research on those. I have some optimism. I will be buying more optimism. I will be buying Binance, the Binance optimism that they just now made that I made that video on. I will be buying Stacks. Stacks is building heavily on Bitcoin. I will be buying Caspa. Caspa is doing very good. Render is a very good project. Phantom, I will be buying Phantom. SafePow, I will be buying SafePow. Pancake Swap, I will be getting some of that. Bone, Shiba Swap, because Shibarium is going to be doing it. I will be getting some of that. That's what I'm saying. My goal here is not to become a millionaire. Like that's a very, very small goal. That's a very small goal. And maybe this seems a little cocky. And also some VVS finance too. But my goal is to become a multi-millionaire with more than $10 million, with more than $100 million, and eventually becoming a billionaire. Because the billionaire is really the new millionaire, if you want to be completely honest. And as time goes on, like with inflation, like, no, I got to be a billionaire at this point, not a millionaire. And that's why I'm going in on all these different projects. So this is the goal here. And right now, it's very, very possible. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when I talk about stuff like Pulse Chain and PDI, PDI is not necessarily like, hold up, let me pull this up for you guys for a second. Like, I got my other screen here on the side. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen because when we talk about PDI, right? Let me go ahead and open up this here. I know the video is getting long, but this is much needed, so I don't even care. I'm just gonna let it go for as long as it can. This is PDI. They're getting it to $1, right? And they reckon by December they should finally have it pegged by December. Now, that's not too far from now. December is not too far from now. Honestly, obviously, we cannot be completely sure that it will make it all the way there by December or ever make it all the way there, right? Because you can never be 100% sure inside of crypto. But it just started in June and it's over 100,000% plus, like up. I think it's almost like 1,000,000% up, actually. Like, if you look at it, 5Z, no, it went from 6Z1 to where it is now. So from six, all right. I just kind of want you guys to know like how much potential is in this. So we're gonna actually look at this. 6Z1766. All right, I got the number there. All right. Let's say you come in $1,000. 6Z1766. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1766. And people really did this. So there's a lot of people that made millions already off of this, right? And now, look, for one, this is 5.6 billion coins. When this pegs to $1, anyone who put $1,000 in it at the beginning now has $5.6 billion. The liquidity is so high that you would actually be able to realize those gains because this liquidity is going to be very high at that price because it's going to be a stable coin. So the liquidity is going to match the market cap, right? So that's 5.6 billion coins, right? Let's just say you don't even want to wait till then. Like, you just see so many gains. You just like, let's just get out now. Well, if you get out now, that's $14 million. Liquidity is at 18.6 million. Some might say, well, if you sell it, there's only 4 million left in liquidity. Not everybody can sell. That's where PDI/Atropa comes in. And that is because PDI/Atropa has bots front running on their platform. And what that means is every single time someone sells, they have bots go right behind them and buy. And that is the creator. And supposedly the creator is Richard Hart. We already know he's a billionaire. Supposedly, that's what people are saying, that Richard Hart is behind this and that Richard Hart knows someone that either created it or he's a creator. But we all know the top wallet inside of PDI is the bot wallet here that's buying every single time someone's selling. And whenever someone's selling, well, we already know they're buying up with the bots. So if this is happening in the background, as that 14 million comes out in liquidity, 14 more million comes back in. And we see it here all of the time. You see all these purchases come in, right? Funny how you see all the sales come in because they also have bots selling a small amount as well. So there's a lot going on inside of the pulse chain ecosystem. I recommend you guys to go to other people who are more educated on this. I will say I don't know everything about pulse chain. I'm still learning here with pulse chain, but from what I'm seeing is pulse chain is going the right way here. So if you want to know about this die to a Atroba pair, this is a very good pair, because if this gets to $1 by then, that'll be very good, because that means that before the bull run even starts, like, I just want y'all to know, like, this could be very, very huge. Because at the point, let's say I have 365,000 coins, right? And Baby Doji gets down to 9Z7. All right, 9Z7. That then gives me a lot of Baby Doge. Billion, billion, trillion. That's 521 trillion. Obviously, I wouldn't put all that in Baby Doge. Just seeing what's happening now with Baby Doge, I would not put all that in Baby Doge. But let's just say I did, which would be absolutely insane. And Baby Doge gets to 6Z1. That is then $52 million. Boom. All off of that one thing right there. But the reason why I'm saying, like, I wouldn't put it all in Baby Doge, because there's other projects that are for sure gonna do very good, and I could put it all in those as well. So, like, for one, like Shibarium, like Sheeb is gonna do good regardless. Like, Sheeb is its whole entity, it's its whole ecosystem. So if I put it into Bone, I wouldn't put it into Sheeb. I would put it into Bone. Let's say I put the 365K into Bone and it goes to $50. This is why I say there's other projects other than Baby Doge that can get you a lot of money. Let's just say I put this into Bone at 82 cents, right? That gives me 445,000 Bone. And then I sold at $50. Well, that's 22.2 million. And we kind of know, like, Bone is going to get the $50. I got to say, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice for legal purposes. But if you see what Bone did last time, 15.5 or $15.50. Like, when you think about Bone, think about what Bone did, like, at the beginning, $15.50. Like, that was at the end of the bull market. Imagine Bone now having Shibarium on its side, Bone being the backbone, no pun intended. Now that's definitely possibly going to get all the way up to $50 as well. Possibly. Like I said, $50 for Bone. Let's just go ahead and do this so we can find out the market cap. $50 inside of Bone will make Bone at 11.4 billion market cap. We already seen Sheep hit 50 billion, and now Bone's the backbone of Shibarium. Bone could do 50 billion as well. Boom. It could probably do more than this now. Let's say Bone gets to $100. And that is 22.9 billion market cap, which is also a possibility. So let's go ahead and do this again. 365 divided by 82 cents, $445,000 multiplied by 100. Boom, $44 million. That's why I'm like, there's a lot of other projects that have huge potential as well, other than Baby Doge. So I will be in on Baby Doge, but I'm gonna diversify. I'm gonna diversify into a lot of different projects. So that's the goal. If you want to be a billionaire, well, then you would need 100K in a bunch of different projects, which is hard to get 100K. But I would never place a limitation on myself. I'll never place any type of limitations on myself. So I will have some type of big bag inside of crypto before the bull market's coming. So it's possible to make a lot of money here in crypto. You just got to be very, very careful and safe in what you do. I know we kind of diverted from Baby Doge, but that's a much needed topic, because of a lot of you people inside of Baby Doge. I know a lot of you are like looking at this like, well, why are they burning from liquidity all the time? Why are they burning from the locked tokens? Oh, they're burning it because the overall community wants that. And I know a lot of you watching this are probably like, well, I don't want my money to be dictated by people that don't know what they're talking about. Like, your money is being dictated by people who don't necessarily know what to do with the money. Like, they're burning your money. That's what they're doing. And that's why, like, it's good to get in on these other projects, because I mean, we see what's happening here. So I just wanted to go ahead and make this video and mention all that. I know the video is long. I can't even see how long it is right now because I don't have the I wasn't tracking the time, so I can only see it after I finish the video. But yeah, shout out to you all today. Shout out to everyone who watched the video. Y'all are the ones in Baby Doge that we need to make these proposals. But at this point, don't even try to vote to get them not to burn it. They're still gonna burn it anyway. They're just asking, do you want to postpone it? So they're gonna burn it anyway. Let them burn it now, so then the price can drop. So then I can buy more, and so you can buy more as well. So if you want to buy more, I know me though personally, if it gets down to 9Z7, I'm definitely buying. Now, I don't think it'll get below 9Z7. I mean, if we look back here at what happened to Baby Doge, it got all the way down to like 9Z6, but like briefly touched it. And we haven't been down there like since the beginning of the project, and we burned so much that I will say one thing that burns do also do is cause the price to not go below certain points, because well over 50% is going to be burned, so it's going to be harder for it to go down. Now if it does go down to like 9Z5 9Z4, oh wow, like that would be huge, and I would probably have to buy a lot more. I'd probably have to take out a loan just to buy some more Baby Doge at that point. But yeah, and definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Shout out to you all out there. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. We will be coming with some more videos. And let me know in the comments if you would like to have a live stream so we can have this discussion. For those who watched the whole video, you guys are going to be seeing this part. So I'll know that you watched the whole video. So just say do a live stream tonight if you want me to do a live stream, and that will be good because we can have a whole discussion here. We can have this discussion for hours. I have nothing to do, so let's have this discussion, because I would have loved to have this discussion on a live stream, but I just have to make the video now, and then we can have the rest of the discussion on a live stream. But yeah, anyways, I'll be back with another video.